What's up guys, it's Trevor with Embers Fireplaces and Outdoor Living. We got a fun new video today. We're comparing the Kamado Joe different sizes. Which one should you get? It's going to be the Joe Jr., Classic Joe, or the Mac Daddy of them all, the Big Joe 3. Let's get into this video. Today I'm excited because we got in a bunch of fun new product. I love when new product hits the docks here because that means we get to do some awesome fun new videos. So today we're comparing the different sizes and options that are available in the Kamado Joe series. So what I thought we'd do is go through the sizes and go through the different options available. Now the reason for this video is sometimes when I'm trying to research a new product that we're bringing in, it's confusing for me. So if it's confusing for me, then to the average consumer who doesn't work with these products every day, it's definitely going to be confusing. So what I want to do, what I like to do is make videos to simplify the process so it makes it easy for you to decide what you want at home. Now before we get started in this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Helps out our channel a ton. And let's dive into this video. So this is the full product lineup that Kamado Joe offers. If you're interested in any other Kamado style cookers, we'll include links in the description below of other reviews that we have. Also, if you're interested and you're just in the beginning process and you're not sure you're sold on Kamado Joe yet, also we have a product comparison of our top 4 Kamado sellers. You can see a side-by-side product comparison. Check out that link in the description below as well. So let's start with the Joe Jr. This is going to be their smallest and most simplest product that they offer. Not a lot of bells and whistles to it. Just a pretty straightforward Kamado style cooker here. Does come with the stand, which is pretty cool. Cast iron chimney top, and then just standard gasket material around the opening, and then just a standard lid opening as well. 12-inch cooking space, but what I like about it is going to be that you get the heat deflector standard because you don't have a lot of room in here. And if you didn't have that, you don't have a lot of space going on, which means you would just have direct flame right on your food and it would incinerate everything. So that allows you to sort of get through the process a little bit. And, you know, again, not a lot of bells and whistles, pretty simple product. This would be something if you don't have a lot of space, or if it's a secondary cooker for you, or if you wanted something on the go to put in the back of your truck or camping or something like that, definitely check out the Joe Jr. Now, when we go to the Classic Joe, this exact combination is Kamado Joe's best-selling grill that they sell, this exact setup here. And the reason being is one is sort of in that sweet spot as far as price goes, and it's a medium-sized grill, which usually the medium-sized products always are the best sellers. So the Classic Joe, which we have an 18-inch cooking diameter, is available in 2 styles. This is, again, the Classic Joe, and then they also have the Classic Joe 3, which is the most current model. And we'll talk about that because we have it set up over here. And we'll talk about what upgrades you get when you go to the 3. So again, this is available in 2 styles, the same size. We have the Classic style and then the 3, which we'll talk about here. So the Classic Joe, what you get, and if you've researched Kamado Joe at all, there's really a couple things that really set it apart that you've probably already seen, so we won't spend a lot of time on it. And that's going to be the spring assisted hood. So you can see, even though this is solid ceramic and very heavy, normally it takes a lot of force to lift these up on Kamado style grills, this practically weighs nothing. So I do like that. It's really nice and easy to open and close this when you're checking on your food. And then because it's so light, it does have a lock here. So we lock this into place, and then again, you can easily open and close it. Now, what else really sets Kamado Joe apart is their chimney top system. So most every other competitor uses a cast iron chimney like we see on the Joe Jr. here. It's not a bad system, but the biggest problem with it is if you ever open your food to check on your meat or anything, the second you open that, you lose your setting, which you probably remember where it is, so you can just set it right back in place. So with this system here, when we have this set, when we have it dialed in exactly the way we want it and it's drafting just how we want, it doesn't move. So that's also a nice little plus as well. Again, these are just a couple small features that Kamado Joe really advertises and pushes hard that really set it apart. And then the last big feature that they talk about is going to be their gasket material on both sides. So the gasket is a little more heavy duty compared to competitors, and you get a nice tight seal on your food. All that being said, my favorite thing about the Classic Joe is just going to be that it comes pretty much loaded up. You don't have to order a ton of accessories with this guy. You definitely get enough out of the box to get you rolling. You get the stand standard, you get the side shelf standard, and then I'll give you a breakdown on the inside of the grill just so you can see what you're getting. Now they have two different tier systems, sort of half moon shape. So your cooking grates, you can cook at different levels. So you can sort of set it like this, and then you're cooking at different levels as well. Then from there, I'll pull the rack system out here. So here's the rack system. Now again, we get heat deflector standard. Now some of the competitors, you have to buy those. Again, a big fan that that comes standard as well. And lastly, we'll give you a close up here, but it's got a cast iron grate on the bottom so your ash can fall through. And then it's got a little ash drawer in here that you can pull out as well for cleaning and such. And then everything just sits in a ceramic bowl in here. So that's pretty much the Classic Joe. Again, my favorite thing about this, especially as a retailer, is I don't have to stock or keep a million SKUs. It pretty much comes with a lot right out the gate. So you really only have to buy one thing, which makes it simple for you. And then, you know, again, you're not having to buy a ton of stuff. So it may seem a little more expensive compared to some of the competitors, but you're getting a lot more with this guy out the gate. Let's go over to the Big Joe and really talk about some things that set this grill apart. So the 3 model, which is available in the Classic Joe and the Big Joe, this is really where we see, in my opinion, where we see Kamado Joe really start to separate itself from the competitors. Let's just start from the ground up. So you can see the stand is a little bit more heavy duty, so it's a beefier, more robust stand. Side shelves are a little more robust as well. So, you know, again, this lid lifts up super easy. So pretty much the same exact features here. But you can see, even whether you order this in the Classic or the Big Joe, when we go to the 3 series, we're going much taller. And there's a reason for that. And to me, when we have that extra depth is really when we can do a lot more with this grill compared to other models. So again, our deflectors come standard with this grill. And again, we have sort of that tiered system. Now, when we go to the 3 model, we can go up further vertically. So our rack system can go up even taller. And then we'll take these racks out here. Now this guy here, so you can see this entire rack system removes. Now this is the thing that really is going to set this grill apart, or this Kamado style cooker apart from everything else. So this entire system is essentially going to sit over the top. Now this you would use only when you're smoking, but no one else really has anything like this. And the idea is it's supposed to provide a lot more smoke from the charcoal. So it's going to be used a lot more like a genuine smoker. Now I think in theory, it's really, really awesome because again, we can create the most amount of smoke, but still get all the benefits of a ceramic charcoal barbecue. What I want to do is put this to the test. So I'm actually going to test this. I guess twist my arm. I'll take this home and I'll take one for the team and I'll throw some tri-tip on it and put it up against a Traeger and cook on it all day, I guess. You know, if that's what I have to do, that's what I'll do. But no, it's really fun to get to test these cool products. So what we'll do is we'll do a test. Again, if you want to check out that video, this versus a Traeger, which one's going to create a more smoky flavor with this product, you can check out that description in the link below. But this is only available in the 3 series. It comes in the 18-inch and the 24-inch size. And again, the idea is creating a lot more convection smoke. So I'm eager to put this to the test and see if it works. What else is really cool is when you're not using this, this stores underneath. So if you're just using it as a regular charcoal cooker, you can store this down here and then it's out of the way. And then instead of a cast iron grate, we get a full 304 stainless steel grill basket. Now this is very heavy, and then we also get a divider standard as well. Now what's nice about the divider is you can cook all your charcoal here and then have indirect slow heat here. And again, we can use that vertical space. So when this is all the way at the bottom, we're cooking all the way up here with our heat all the way on the left side. So it gives us a ton of versatility in this grill. And then just like the other one, your ash is all gonna be at the bottom here, which you can pull out. So that's really what you get with the 3 Series is we get all that versatility, and we're creating all that vertical space to put moisture trays in there. We can use this smoker accessory. Now again, what's cool is all of that is standard. You don't have to buy anything else with this. You get plenty of accessories to get you rolling right out of the box. So you get everything you need with this guy. So the main question is this guy, the Joe Jr., we're obviously gonna use in a more portable setting. But would you get the Classic or do you get the 3 Series? That's the question. Well, my initial verdict is gonna be obviously spring for this guy if you can. Problem is there's a little bit of a price jump with it. So if you can afford it, definitely look at the 3 Series. In my opinion, once we go to the 3 Series, that's when Kamado Joe really starts to separate itself from the competition. Again, those small little features like the spring assisted hood or chimney top, those are nice features, but to me, they're not enough of a reason to buy it over the competitors. We think about brands like Primo, they have oval cooking, so they're gonna give us the best as far as dividing from side to side. Big Green Egg, another big seller. The biggest thing with those guys is they've been doing it the longest. They have the most amount of accessories, most amount of rubs, things like that, if you wanted to stay within the brand. But those little accessories or features with the Kamado Joe to me are just not enough to spring for it. But when we go to this guy, now we're talking about something that isn't really out on the market with Kamado cooking. So we're gonna put that smoker accessory to the test. If that thing's a big hit, no question, go with the 3. I think there's nothing else like it on the market. Definitely a super cool Kamado accessory. Don't forget, if you're in the Denver metro area, Kamado Joe, along with other Kamado style cookers, are here on display if you want to come check it out in person. You can see all these products on our website at www.embersliving.com. Thanks so much for checking out this video today. Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, subscribe to our channel today, give this video a thumbs up, and stay tuned for more videos.